So the doctor just came in here and said, told us our worst fears, that they think the best they could do is put a tube in his abdomen, and that would allow him to drink, at least. But, food would not be able to escape from there, so basically from this point forward, Richie would be on a liquid diet. What are you saying? You want to leave the hospital?
I still have a lot of ways to control my pain. Palliative care.
Okay.
So clinical one.
But if you can't eat and only drink, having my morning coffee out here and trying to absorb everything that's going on right now, I think it will take a long time to recover from all this. And yet, every time I start to feel that way, I remind myself it's nothing compared to what Richie's going through. It is 10:45. The doctors have not come back yet, and I'm really glad to hear my brother snoring. I'm really glad to hear him snoring. I'm dreading the doctors coming back, but I also want them to give us some hope. Just any hope. I think this is the hardest thing I have ever experienced. But I was telling Richie yesterday that I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here with him. I'm watching meditating videos, trying to meditate. That's about all I can manage to do right now. My brother is still sleeping. Sometimes I see his feet moving, and I like to imagine that he's dreaming of, I don't know, walking around, doing his work like he used to, or I don't know, something he enjoys doing at least. It's 4 p.m. Friday afternoon. Richie got out of bed and into the chair with some help from the occupational therapist. She also freshened up his bed and all that. And now he's resting. What are you thinking?
All the things I need to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to do.
Do you want to make a list and all that? Anything the cousins can help us with? Anything the cousins can help us with?
Maybe. Like scanning my my photos.
What do you think of what the doctor said?
It's gonna be an interesting ride till the end. Well, I gotta look on the bright side somehow.
I I was saying to you yesterday how I wanted you to continue fighting, but I realize that is selfish. And it has to be what you want. I want you to feel like you are completely in control. You know, I have a feeling some people might push you to fight on,
Mm-mm.
but
You know, it's ironic, even though she hasn't been that helpful at all,
yeah.
she's still my mom, so I'd like to go home at least and have her around. Have you told her anything? Oh, good.
I've been preparing her.
Alright.
So she's not coming tomorrow, but she wants to come for some reason. She wants to come on her own. But anyway, the doctor was in here, and he said the cancer has spread to your lower intestines, your what is it that
My liver.
your liver, the what's the thing that holds pee? God, my mind.
That's the liver.
Oh, that's the liver.
That's the stuff to the bone.
And the bone, the pelvic bone. So it's not just a ball anymore. It's spread. So that does make a difference. Because when we were here at first, remember they were telling us the cancer has not shrunk, but at least it hasn't grown. And that gave us a lot of hope, I think. But now it's like, okay, lots of different spin on things. And I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely painful. I know everyone dies. I know we all die. It's just...
Yeah.
It's because we've been fighting for so long to get to this, to get to your chemo. And then we got there. You know? We actually got there. And the doctor was also saying the surgery to reroute your intestines, that it might,
2 week.
yes, that it might cause more harm than good. But
I don't want to spend the rest of my life in this hospital.
no.
God, you hear that?
What?
There's a mother on this ward, and they don't know if she has cancer or not.
Yes.
Next time I have a Coke, I want it to be a real one.
One with
Real.
sugar?
Yes.
Of course. Go ahead. We do updates for the family.
Oh, that's...
Christina was in last night.
Exactly, yes. Wait, let me go the other side. Yeah. I don't want you to be in pain. I also don't want you to be afraid.
Well, if you're there and Bob's there, and whoever else.
I do believe in the afterlife and all that. I know there's more because I've seen it. I mean, I've seen inexplicable things. Though I know you're more down to earth than I am. Well, we always knew the chemo wouldn't fully cure you. It would just extend your life. We just hoped it would get you to a point where
I know.
you could be more self-sufficient and have some kind of life again. But I'm rambling.
I know. Now all I want is...
You want to rest?
No, I still want a Coke.
Oh man, yeah.
A real Mexican one.
Just that, or
Maybe orange juice too.
yeah.
I wish we had those machines like they do in Europe that fresh squeezes the oranges for you.
Oh, nice. You would have loved. You would love the orange juice in Argentina. It's all fresh squeezed. When I first got there and tried their orange juice, I was like, oh my god, like, because I grew up not liking orange juice, and I realized it was because it was never fresh squeezed.
No.
You know, it always had that weird, like, medicine taste.
Of course.
So, but not there.
Well, I like the Starbucks one, even though it's expensive.
Yeah, it's worth it. You know, like, if you get orange juice from the store in Argentina, it tastes fresh squeezed. It's really good. That is one regret I will always have, that you didn't visit me down there, and
I know.
that we were estranged.
But you're here now.
Yeah. I feel like we've totally made up for all that time.
Yeah.
And then
I just wish you hadn't seen me like this.
I wish I'd seen you as an archaeologist out in the field.
Me too.
But I picture that. I mean, all the photos and everything, I can really picture it. And at least I got to see Reno with you. I did want to see that. And meet more of your friends.
Yeah, Lizzie Bennett, who we met yesterday, was one of the first people I met in the Ruby pipeline.
Yeah. She seemed like a really good friend.
Yeah, she is. I just wish I was. I just wish I was wasn't beating her to the finish line.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I've got that whole list of people to call. I don't know how that's gonna work out in terms of like sending out like, you know, invitations or sending out like links.
Do you want to do formal invitations, or do you just want to do like voicemail, like over Messenger, or what?
Ah, shit, I don't know.
Well, the easiest is always online, but I know you. I mean, this is your party.
You know, get a lot of people for you to call when it happens.
You're gonna have to decide how long you want to stay here and when you want to go back.
I know.
No one's gonna rush you though. I'll make sure of that.
Good. I at least want my friends to be able to see me, so maybe because if they're visiting Saturday, then maybe Sunday.
You mean tell them to come here or? Okay. We can. What about this Sunday? Do you want anyone to come by?
That's what I mean.
Anyone in particular? Or?
Oh yes, Stuart and Christina and
Okay.
and Ty and Jenny and whoever else wants to visit around.
Okay. You're gonna have to give me your contacts. Because I don't even have Jackson's phone number. Like I was gonna send him a message, but then I realized, I have no way to contact him. But yeah. All the time I was gone, it was really comforting to know that
Yeah,
you were doing what you wanted, what you dreamt of.
of course.
I knew you were happy.
Happier than I've ever been.
Exactly.
Now that's over. There's one forbidden thing I want.
What?
On my last night, if it's possible, like there's no oxygen in my room, it's gonna blow up. I would like to smoke a cigar. One last cigar.
Yeah.
And have one last Coke.
Yeah. What kind of cigar? Any in particular?
Something cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have one in the trunk.
Hmm.
That's the brand I like these days.
Okay.
And shit, if I'm gonna die. Damn, too bad I can't eat.
Yeah. That's what I. Yeah.
Drinking's good enough though.
Yeah. Are you? Are you feeling you want me to leave you alone or?
No. I'm accepting now. The whole thing.
That's really good to hear, Richie. I feel like a lot of this process, the pain is out of selfishness, in a way. Like you want this person to blah blah blah, but it's like taking away your right to self-determination. That's why I was like, I want you to fight, but I'm not going to force you, Richie. I'm not going to pressure you because I feel like if I don't know, I imagine you feel helpless.
No.
Oh, good. Good.
I feel like I've lived about as much of a life as I can.
Did you ever fall in love?
Many good friends though.
That's really good, though.
Like many favorite people. Like even that biologist the other weekend. One who did you bring the bow tie?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's still at Stuart and Christina's.
Oh.
But I know it's safe there. They'll definitely keep it safe.
Don't forget to use that olive oil.
Oh God, it's at Jackson's. I was gonna cook with that.
Mm.
I got all those groceries with your food money, and we we never ate any of it.
Oh, you should call Shauna and tell her.
Shauna?
She's Jackson's girlfriend.
Oh, and tell her just to use up our food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna tell them that, but like I said, I didn't have a way to contact them.
Mm.
You know, like, yeah, there's a lot of food. I don't want to go to waste.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not gonna bring it back to California.
Mm-mm.
I do want to try that olive oil. I think we should bring bring it back with us so we can try it.
I know. I mean, you know, it used to be worse.
That's true.
I could have lived worse in a warehouse my whole life.
You could have been in a war and been injured horribly and died in horrible pain.
Mm. That too. Or worse yet, came back.
Or died young as a child.
Mm. Or like that mother down the way.
Yeah.
You might have cancer. And
Yeah.
not be able to see your child live.
It could always be worse. Though I must say, I really don't understand the points of any suffering. I mean, at a remove, I understand it's to help your soul grow. But it's like, do you really need that? Like, do you need to grow? I don't know. And I don't know. You've never even spoken about what comes next.
Because I want it to be a surprise.
That's a very good way to look at it.
I mean, I've been a good person.
You have been.
Yeah, so I assume it'll be a good surprise.
I feel that for you. I mean, what do I know? But I feel that for you. I don't know. I just picture you doing what you love after.
Oh, yeah.
And doing everything you love. Like, instead of working on your birthday, you'll have a big tea with all your friends. Something like that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get that guy with that girly voice to help me set it up.
Yeah, the one who sounds like that woman from Bridgerton. No, not Bridgerton. What's that series?
Is it Downton Abbey?
Yeah, Downton Abbey. Yeah, he sounds just like her.
Oh, man.
Hmm?
Ah.
You will be able to drink tea at least.
Yeah.
What?
All the little things that I can do now. And that I'm not going to be in this hospital.
Yeah.
Or getting ready to be in this hospital.
Yeah.
I think that's all I've got for now.
Okay. We have a new nurse tonight, and she was the rudest fucking nurse ever. I said hello. She completely ignored me. And Richie was lying here with his eyes closed, and she asked him a question. So I answered because I thought he was asleep. And she's like, he can answer for himself. And I'm like, yes, I know that. I'm his sister, bitch. Fucking bitch.
So we also heard from the GI nurse earlier this afternoon, and she mentioned that the next step is that Richie is going to get an X-ray in the morning, and then the GI nurse, the doctors, the specialists, they're going to look at the results of the X-ray and then determine what the next steps are going to be. So either way, we should find out what the next step is going to be tomorrow.
Where is Richard staying? Same place?
Where you see him now?
Thomas?
In the hospital.
He's still here in the hospital.
Oh, that's in the hospital?
Yes.
Okay, it's only they people visit or everybody.
No, just me. Yeah. So Juanita is at home with the kids.
Oh, one of them. Okay, that's good. Oh, I see. That's
It's a big hospital room, but I don't think it would hold all of us or my family.
either you guys or the ones that are there now.
Where's Mark?
Okay,
Oh, you want me to explain for
Oh
them?
yeah.
still being pursued.
So, Mark and Uncle, so the story behind the x-ray is they're trying to find a location to put a tube so they can reduce the bloating. Once the bloating is reduced, they can then see where everything lays out. In other words, like everything right now is being pushed because of the bloated stomach. So once the bloating goes down, some of the tissue will start to reduce in its irritation, and then they'll know exactly where everything's at, where the tumor's at, its location, and then that's where they can do the next step to understand where things are. Because right now, with everything being crammed up, they're not sure. At least this is what they said. That what the surgeon said was they're not sure where they can cut. So once everything kind of settles down, let the bloating decrease, the next step would then be where can they approach it. So first things first, x-ray tomorrow, and then surgery, I think, or the
It's a procedure.
PET tube,
Peg.
Peg.
P-E-C-E-G, peg.
PEG tube will be inserted, and then hopefully the bloating will go down, and we'll see.
And if all goes well, is Stanford still being pursued or not anymore?
I believe you put in the referral, so the referral's already there. It's in their hands, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. So if you already put in the referral, then you just we just wait. I may go call one of my buddies up to see what he can tell me about what's going on over there. So one of my friends, his husband is the deputy director of cancer research at Stanford, and I've been consulting with him pretty much daily. So that's how I learned about this whole PET tube thing and what they're trying to do. It's kind of like think of it kind of like a stent or like a bypass surgery. That's what they're trying to achieve. So once they undo the blockage, you know, he can start eating, getting strength, and then they can actually continue. Is what their plan was. So
Peg first.
peg first.
Sounds good.
Yeah, get the obstruction down, so then they can see where things are, and then continue on with that, so he can actually drink liquids, get some nourishment, maybe a tequila. I don't know. Right, Mark?
Speaking of which,
Anyway, so that's where we're at now. So,
okay.
alright, tequila, Richie? Or rum?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
One here for me. What about you guys? I'll see you before we start it break.
I'll get one if you get one, 'cause I need one.
Well, he doesn't have adult supervision.
When he was on our own.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're alone with the kids.
Sangria.
I have soju.
Uncle Mike is
Uncle Mike is without adult supervision right now.
Sangria, man. I mean, that's the only way.
Marvick, are you here? Are you listening?
Vicky, where are you? I don't see you on the system.
She's got the good stuff too. She's got some good one, right?
Yeah,
Uncle Mike got a cheat day today on his diet.
I know, but Auntie Marvick's been tracking. Like, we'll pull over on the freeway and goes, oh, are you getting food?
Oh, man.
I have the
No,
tractor
the
on
real
me.
question was, do you think you're getting food?
What's he say? Which one?
What'd you say, Mark?
The real question is, do you think you're getting food?
Could be artificial. Fake food.
No, it's like milkshake. But anyways,
On the way home.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mel's Diner on the way home in Boomtown.
Hey, what's this?
I haven't seen
Those are empanadas, Polly.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. That's a really good picture.
Sitting watching.